Welcome to the Service Unit Manager Training for Girl Scouts of Southern Nevada. In this training, we will cover the different aspects of a successful Service Unit Manager, including the responsibilities, teamwork, and resources needed to lead in this position. Your role. All Service Unit Managers must be in compliance with the following. Be a Girl Scout adult member for the current membership year. Have a valid background check on file. Complete a Volunteer Essentials refresher training annually. Keep your membership and troop, if applicable, in good standing. Attend quarterly Service Unit Manager meetings. Be responsive to communication from staff and Service Unit members. The Service Unit Manager should hold regularly scheduled meetings for the Service Unit team and volunteers. Build an inclusive environment that is welcoming to all volunteers. Ensure the Service Unit is working towards GSSNV and GSUSA yearly objectives. Encourage all members to follow all GSSNV and GSUSA policies and procedures. Appoint and lead a Service Unit team. And provide guidance to those serving in all Service Unit roles and, if necessary, acting in those roles in the case of a vacancy. The Service Unit Manager is a leader and a positive role model who's inclusive. They are the representation of Girl Scouts in their neighborhood. They're present at meetings and events and helpful. And they're the expert in what's happening at GSSNV. Working with a team. As a Service Unit Manager, it is essential that you build and lead a strong team in your community. Communication, respect, collaboration, and problem solving are all necessary components of a successful team. Communication. Consistent, clear communication is key to a successful team. Ensure your team members all have opportunities to give their input and share their feelings and experiences because you never know what someone has to offer. Each member must be able to communicate with the rest of the group for updates, questions, ideas, and input. A team that encourages open communication allows everyone to be able to share their ideas and opinions without fear. Respect. For a team to be a comfortable and safe place for all members, each person must be respectful of everyone else. Even in disagreements, respect is essential to a well-functioning team. So spend some time developing a mutual respect among your team and getting to know one another. Collaboration. You're not going to be doing this alone. Each person should figure out how her skills and talents fit with those of the other team members. For a team to work, everyone must understand what their role is and how to use it to contribute to the team's success. Problem solving. An effective team must develop its own strategy of problem solving and conflict management. There is no one-size-fits-all solution. The strategy will differ from team to team based on the situation and the individual members involved. Each individual team must work out the problem-solving methods that work best for it. So talk with your team about how you'll handle problems and conflicts before they arise. And remember, everyone is working towards the same common goal: building girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. Looker and VTK. Service Unit Managers have access to Looker, which is an online resource where you can access a number of reports. These reports contain things like troop information, contact information, new troop leaders and new troops that have formed in your service unit, the number of troops in your service unit, and member rosters. Only certain service unit positions will have access to Looker due to the confidential, sensitive nature of some of the information in these reports. Make sure that you're sharing information with your service unit team while maintaining the confidentiality of your members. Access Looker frequently to check for updates and changes to the reports, and use the Looker data to help reach everyone in your service unit. Volunteer Toolkit, or VTK. VTK is an online portal designed to help troop leaders plan and organize their troop. Service unit managers will now have access to a demo site to help them guide others in VTK. Service unit managers will have a demo toggle they can use to access the demo site. You'll be able to see all the age levels and activities associated with them, and you can see badges and journey options for all ages and multi-level troops. Leading a meeting. As a service unit manager, you're going to be leading some meetings. So let's talk about the different steps. Planning for the meeting. Have frequent meetings on a consistent day. It's good to know when the meeting's coming up. So when we know that the meetings are on the third Tuesday of the month, everyone can plan ahead. Provide the meeting and event dates well in advance. Take your calendars out and plan several months ahead so everyone has the opportunity to write it down. Check in with membership support for any GSSNV updates. And make an agenda. Provide it to the attendees before the meeting. And reach out to new volunteers and personally invite them to the upcoming meeting. During the meeting, begin and end on time. Respect everyone's busy schedules. Have every service unit position report on their updates and accomplishments from the last month. Recap events and programs and discuss how they can improve. Make sure that everyone is abiding by the Girl Scout promise and law. Provide an environment where all members feel comfortable sharing their ideas and opinions. Ensure that the attendance and meeting minutes are being taken, because you'll need them later. Introduce and welcome those new volunteers that you invited to attend. And provide time for networking, guest speakers, or leadership enrichment activities to make sure that your leaders are getting the most out of their meeting. After the meeting, submit that attendance roster and meeting minutes within 1 week to GSSNV staff. Ensure that you send out the meeting minutes and the date for the next meeting to all members, and follow up on any questions that you were not able to have answered during the meeting. And remember, as the service unit manager, you should abide by the Girl Scout promise and law in all your communications, online too, with staff, volunteers, caregivers, and members of the community. Thank you for attending the Service Unit Manager training. Don't forget to fill out your Service Unit Position Agreement, which is linked below in the video description.